Check it out, a whole carpet of bees. This is about 2 or 3 pounds of bees. And this is my cell builder. The last cell builder I built was not as, the cells were not as long as I wanted them to be, which says you probably don't have enough nutrition or you don't have enough bee power. So out of 30, I think it was 30 or 32 possible cells, I ended up making 18. They were a little stubbier than I wanted. So I have a 10 frame deep that had a weak queen. She just never did do any good. So I went and smushed her and then let them make a new one because she came from a good line. She just probably didn't get bred really good. And what I've learned is instead of putting bees in the top and trying to smoke them down and beat them up and squish them in, what you do is you go in the front and you go ahead and you throw them on the ground. When you first take them out, if you put them into a nuke box or a smaller box to be able to move the bees around, a lot of the flyers, the ones that are not going to stay anyway, they're going to fly right there. You don't have to fool with them. And so these are younger bees that have not went outside the hive yet. More than likely, they're trying to figure it out. And as you see, they're kind of waiting for permission to go in. The bees have the alert up here on the top, like, oh crap, we're being invaded. You see there's one fighting right there. And then all of a sudden, instead, that's a guard. You see the guard going back and forth, touching everybody. It's making sure that they're here. But then eventually what happens is all these bees, they just come up and they walk up there, and eventually the house bees say, oh, whatever, just come on in. I think they can tell that they're not being attacked. These are just homeless bees. They're all fanning and flittering their wings. They're trying to figure out what's going on. This is a good way to get your bees in. After a while, you'll see them. They'll just all at once, they'll all start trucking in. And then when a few of them have went in, what they'll do is they'll start putting their butts up near, I think it's called nasal knocking, something to that effect. And what they'll do is they'll spread the scent that says, hey, this is home. And then everybody will just boogie on in the house, and then I'll have a cell builder that's packed. I'm going to graft tomorrow. I hope you're having a good life. Hope your life's going well. Everything's great here in Philville. I started a new job today. It was the first job. I've only had one other job in the last 25 years. And I only kept that one for like 2.5 weeks. It was when I went down to Florida after I had a stroke. I was recuperating. The guy was hateful, so I only lasted 2.5 weeks. These bosses are really cool, except for I got to get up. I'm a night owl. I go to bed usually at 1 to 3 at night. And they want me there at 5 o'clock. Holy smokes, 5 o'clock. It's my blackberries. These are really good. Last year we got 10 pounds of blackberries. This year, 10 pounds of blackberries. This year we'll be lucky to get one. It was really here in Ohio. It froze really hard. It was a really brutal winter. It was cold. And the blackberries, the domestic blackberries and the blackberries in the field, they all froze back really bad. I'm also planting stuff for bees and deer. Neat thing, if you deer hunt, deer and bees, they like to eat the same thing. They both like clover. They both like to eat flowers. I'm sure a lot of you folks at garden know that the bees enjoy eating flowers. Funny, you get so used to wearing a veil, you forget about it. I just tried to shove 2 blackberries in my mouth in the veil. It's funny, you just get used to it. Well, be blessed. Here's a picture of Facebook. If you can't like my videos, or I said Facebook, it ain't Facebook. This is a picture of Philville. If you would like my videos, if you can follow me or subscribe me, let me know. Share my videos, help me get started. I'm a YouTube junkie. I got my diploma from YouTube University, and I'm just now starting my channel. It's called Philville Honeybees. If you want to get into honeybees, let me know. If I can help you in any way, I will. Be blessed.